Welcome back. We're talking about a great program, the Civil Air Patrol Cadet Program. It's for 12 to 18-year-olds in our community. And so if you want to find out more information, which it sounds like it's just great character development, obviously if you're into flying, which one of my high school buddies was way into it, he knew at an early age he wanted to go to the Air Force Academy. So how can young men and women or parents find out more and become a part of this?
Yep, we actually have them come out to our meetings. We meet Tuesday night, so it's every Tuesday night. We have an awesome website that'll really fill them in. It's gocivilairpatrol.com. And when they go to that site, it'll pretty much explain what our program is all about. And then in our Tuesday night meetings, we actually have them come to 3 meetings, so they're not joining, signing up, and then finding out they don't like it. So we really want them to join. At that 3rd meeting, we get to get them a uniform. We start teaching them how to march. We start teaching them leadership skills. They get books where they start learning about aviation, anywhere from hot air balloons all the way up to our space shuttles, you know.
That's
so
awesome.
And they have to do that to test and get ranked. So they have to do a leadership portion, a moral leadership, and then also an aerospace chapter.
I think we just make this mandatory for all 12 to 18-year-olds.
It is amazing.
Honestly.
It is amazing. Both of us have been in it for 22 years, and we've been, I mean...
Did you start when you were 3 or
yeah,
what?
Yeah, three and a half. We were, yeah. But thank you. But yeah, we see what it does for these cadets. We see that, you know, they apply for a higher job when they go because they have all this experience.
So I get through my 3rd meeting, am I, you know, signing something in blood for some kind of commitment or what?
That's actually a great question, Chris. I kind of laughed because I remember my mom saying the exact same thing 22 years ago. Well, does this mean you're going to get drafted or committed to the military? Absolutely not. Civil Air Patrol is a purely civilian organization. We do support the Air Force as an auxiliary, but as a civilian auxiliary. So when cadets come, they come to 3 meetings, they see if they like the program. We hope that they do, but they actually can sign up, but there's no actual commitment to it. It's a 1-year membership, but obviously as volunteers, you can come and go as you please. We certainly hope that they stay, but there's no commitment and certainly no military commitment that comes from being a part of CAP.
So 22 years you've been doing this?
I have.
And the best thing you've gotten out of it is what?
I think learning how to work with all different types of people. I've worked with cadets all across the country. I started as a cadet just like Annika did back in 1995. I did events from North Dakota, South Dakota. I actually attended a school down in Alabama. We competed on a national cadet competition. We, as a group just here from Fargo, and we were taking on teams from Puerto Rico, from Virginia, so.
Now, I know Troy sells real estate. Now, do you both have other jobs? Is this your full-time gig, or how does that work?
Right now, I'm a student at Concordia. Academically, I'm a junior, but I'm going into my 2nd year.
Nice.
There,
Wow.
so.
And I'm operations manager at the U.S. Bank Service Center here in Fargo, as well as an officer in the Naval Reserve drilling out of Minneapolis. So
wow.
Even people that are busy, that have families and full-time jobs, there is a place for you in Civil Air Patrol.
And obviously, like you guys are kind of preaching, it's the earlier you get them in, the younger you kind of can start to form all of these leadership roles.
Yeah, they do get more out of the program when they join as a cadet. They get these orientation rides. You know, I was 25 years in the military, and I flew in a lot of airplanes and aircraft with the Civil Air Patrol. Those C-130s that were flying around last night, they actually landed, picked up our cadets. We went up and did touch and goes on night landings. With the Civil Air Patrol ID, it kind of gets us access to those government airplanes, government vehicles. So the sooner they join, they'll get more out of the program.
Yeah.
Great stuff, you guys. Again, thanks for your service. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us
Good
on.
work. All right, stay with us when we come back. Chef Randall is going to show you what's happening right after this.